So I don't know what it is, but for some reason on TikTok I'm seeing a lot of content about a little man named Edward Thatch, also known as Blackbeard. Ooh, that's good. And I figured I'd tell you a little story about Blackbeard, my favorite story about Blackbeard, because, he's not like other pirates. Now, me, personally, I'm not no pirate lord, I ain't no pirate legend, although I am on Sea of Thieves, but I do know this. Blackbeard was a special type of pirate. You want to know why? Because he hated slavery, all right? He had a thing about slaves, right? And one of his favorite things to do was free slaves. You see, there was one time that Blackbeard was on his ship, the Queen Anne's Revenge. They're sailing around the seas looking for booty, looking for something to plunder, and then they see it. A French slaving vessel. It's got about 500 slaves on board. Now, you see, most pirates, they'd see a slave ship and go, that's good cargo, that's good loot. We're going to make a lot of money with 500 slaves. Not Blackbeard. See, Blackbeard sees that ship and decides, we're going to fucking board him. And he starts taking off towards it. They broadside him with a couple of cannons. They hit him with the grappling hook and they reel him in. And Blackbeard takes out his cutlass and he lights the fucking cannon fuses in his beard. So there's a big black cloud of smoke. And he gets onto this French slaving vessel. And you know what he fucking does? He unshackles the slaves. And he gives them an option. He says to them, all right, you've got the option of either joining me as a pirate on the seven seas, or I'll drop you off at the nearest island and you can live a free man. So what say ye? And every time he did that, the fucking, half the slaves would be like, absolutely, I want to be a fucking pirate. I want to get some revenge on these bastards. So yeah, that's my story about Blackbeard. He did eventually get his fucking head cut off and it was mounted to the top of his ship. But until that happened, he was amazing. Bye-bye.